All right. So how is this drink made? We've got, that's for tea. We've got lots of stuff here. That's not in it. That's in it. All right. So this is what I start with. One of these. In there, I do 3 tablespoons of organic lemon juice. 1, 2, 3. All right, that cat is too loud. And then 3 tablespoons organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. Oh, you're going to knock that over, aren't you? Get down. Get down. If you knock this, if you move this, I'm going to be very mad. Get down. Thank you. So, I'm measuring this stuff right now, and I'm writing it down. Basically, the only thing that I know, I'm trying to say, basically the only thing that I actually have a measurement for is the lemon juice and the apple cider vinegar. I don't really measure everything else. This is what I do with this. Watch this. Watch. This is no salt. It's just potassium. I do this. I put about down my chin. How much is that? Well, that's 1 teaspoon. But that's not really a teaspoon. What is that? That's about a half a teaspoon at most. Oh my God, that cat is in heat. It's killing me. She's so freaking loud. If this was my own house and I didn't have neighbors upstairs, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care one bit. I wouldn't be anxious about it. I wouldn't be trying to shut her up. So that's actually probably more like a 1/4 teaspoon. But you can go, I go 1/4 to a half. Not everyone's going to have no salt, but I do because I like the potassium. It's better than bananas. And you don't have bananas on keto. And what else is potassium in? I don't freaking know right now. Alright, so there is no real order that you have to do this in. Organic ground turmeric. That's about 1/8 of a teaspoon. That generally stays the same all the time. So does organic ground ginger. 1/8 of a teaspoon. That is pink Himalayan sea salt. Heaping 1/8 of a teaspoon. Heaping 1/8 sea salt. Now, this is interesting because I have no freaking idea how much I put in. I usually just go do 10 times. Don't forget this. Don't forget to remind me about that. Okay. How much ground cinnamon? This is not organic, but I will get organic next time. Hang on, be right back. I hate that noise. And we're back. Okay, here we go. Ground cinnamon. I do like, for this drink, I do like 10 of these. And I don't know how much that measures out to. So we'll see. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's definitely not a tablespoon. That is definitely not a tablespoon. And I spilled some on the counter, wasting some. That's not even a teaspoon? Shut up. Jeez. should have had these cats fixed. No, it's definitely not a half a teaspoon. Stop. Stop. That's about 1 teaspoon. So now, I hate spilling. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. This needs to be whisked. And actually, man, it is not even getting close to incorporating. Well, now it is. All right. All right, stevia. I use granulated stevia. Here's the funny thing. I use 3 sporkfuls. There's 1, 2, 3, right? Now, measuring. I've actually measured this out before I started the video because I was curious. This is about 1.5 teaspoons. 1.5 teaspoons times 4 is 4.5. So 4 to 5 teaspoons stevia. Now, what does that equal in stevia drops? Some people use drops. I have no freaking idea. I don't use drops. So you're going to have to figure that out yourself. If you use bags of stevia, that's not smart. Because each of those marks is about 1 bag of stevia. And this is all from, I mean, you know, 1 little packet. That's what I mean, packet of stevia. Each of these marks is 1 packet of stevia, basically. And all that is in 1 big bag. So there's 1, 2, 3. That is 4 to 5 teaspoons of stevia. Why do you have to whisk this? Why can't you just stir it with a spoon? Because the ground cinnamon really screws things up. Man, that stuff does not stir at all. At least I can't get it to stir. I'm a professional stirrer. I know how to steer it up. But man, I gotta whisk this stuff. So this drink is now more complicated than it used to be because of the cinnamon. However, that cinnamon helps get rid of that apple cider flavor. And I cannot stand apple cider vinegar. I cannot stand it. I hate it. It's disgusting. Some people actually like that. I cannot comprehend. I can't stand it, so I need something to mask the flavor. That's why all that cinnamon is in there. Now, MCT oil. I have never measured this. I don't measure. You just do it, man. You just do it. You just put it together. But I'm going to do an approximation, which sucks because it's oil, and I'm going to put it in here, which means, you know, I have to really wash this. Usually I don't actually really need to wash this. It's probably more than 1/2 teaspoon. It's not that much, really. I do about, oh yeah. So, that's about between 1/2 and 1 teaspoon MCT oil. And that's it. I have just included every ingredient except 1. Let's run this down. MCT oil, not in order. Apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, turmeric, ginger, sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, freaking just use iodized regular table salt. If you don't have this, then don't include it. That's potassium, ground cinnamon, stevia. I really don't know what else you'd put in there. If you want to make it super disgusting, put in some cayenne pepper. Oh! I'm 2 ingredients away from finishing. Sorry. Woo! Almost forgot this. So, black pepper, ground black pepper helps activate the tuRmeric. Some component of turmeric that's also starts with a tumor. It's not the tumor. Ground pepper helps activate that within you. I do about that much. That's not much. That's not even an eighth of a teaspoon. That's like a 16th of a teaspoon. You don't need that much. All right. Give that another whisk. Now, I am not going to show me filling the water, which is the last ingredient, because I don't want to move my my concocted tripod. Otherwise, it might not stay in the right position. But you'll see. You'll see. Trust me. I'm not gonna cut it off and go away. You'll see. Almost there. There it is. I should get a clear glass and demonstrate this with a clear glass. And that way you could see it better. But I guess you don't really need to, do you? I don't think so. So now, drinking this and then just going on with your life, for me, it don't work. So I chase it. Powerade 0. I think what's in here is sucralose. There's no aspartame. Powerade 0. That's like the white cherry. I don't like that one so much. This is a good one for this. Fruit punch. And now I drink. Alright, so here we go. I was asked if cold water, warm water, hot water. I used to do warm water. And then I tried water from the tap. So that's essentially cold. If you use water out of your fridge, that's going to be cold. I have found, me personally, shut up! Shut up! I have found cold water works better, but that's me. Maybe it's not you. I found cold water works better. And then what I chase it with, you don't have to chase it if you don't want. I chase it, and then I go brush my teeth right after that. But here we go. Ready? I chase it. I have to chase it. Otherwise, ooh, that's just gross. Ready? So it's healthy, but it's not fun. It's not like drinking a beer or something super refreshingly cold on a hot day. Imagine, what's your favorite drink in the world? Do you have one? And how pleasurable that is to drink? This is 100% the exact opposite. At least for me it is. But I do it. The turmeric leaves like this yellowness. It's weird. Yellowness. 5:30 in the afternoon now. Getting close to dinner time. Maybe some people are even eating dinner right now at 5:30. I have no idea. But occasionally I do, but it's rare. But right now I'm fasting. And so normally I have this in the morning and then at night before I go to sleep. But I haven't had one today because I say normally, but that doesn't mean always. Sometimes I miss, sometimes I skip. I try to do twice a day, which happens maybe 50% of the time. And I didn't have one today, so I'm having one now. And then actually probably I'll go to sleep about midnight tonight. That is, unless midnight the cat keeps me up till 5 in the morning again, like she has 2 of the last 3 nights. Yeah, you. So hope if okay, it's 5:30 now. That's 6.5 hours to midnight. If she somehow is done with her howling by then, and I get to go to sleep tonight at midnight, that'd be awesome. I'll have one of these drinks before I go to sleep, and then we'll see about tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be 2, as I said I try to do. So that's the drink. It's disgusting, at least for me. I hate it. Put more cinnamon in, maybe. Try how much did I say? 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon seems like enough, but when I took that first gulp, that apple cider vinegar scent came right through everything else and just almost made me gag right at the beginning. But I kept it going. Try more cinnamon. Or maybe you love the taste of apple cider vinegar, in which case you're a freak. I say that lovingly. You're still a freak. I don't know what else you'd put in there to change the flavor to your liking, to make it something pleasurable. I have no clue. This is not for me a pleasurable drink. It probably never will be, no matter what I do, what I try. But I do it. I drink it every day. And if you do too, it's healthy. The apple cider vinegar, the lemon juice, it helps with a fatty liver. And that's it. That cat is driving me crazy. This video is, I have no idea how it's going to end up. I've got to edit it a lot. We'll see. All right. Enjoy your drink. Bye.
Epilogue.
I don't think after drinking this you're going to want to eat anything. Definitely not immediately. If you do, you're nuts. But even an hour or 2 or 3 or 4, even 5, I don't think you're going to want to eat anything. It's just, stomach is just like, ugh. All right, bye. Tripod contraption. Bunch of rubber bands strung through the basket, and then I had to tape them. And there's a nutritional yeast flakes holding the camera at that angle so that I can film on the counter. Because why do I say that? Sometimes people say, "Hey, let's watch the videotape." Like, film is film, tape is film, basically. Where in the camera is the videotape? All right, enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the video. All right, here we go. Woo! I think the color on this phone is really bad. It's very old.